MMOXP, we all know, is the greatest website right now for coins. Team of the season is near. Get acquainted with my code META. That's code META for the best meta cards. Team of the season is near. Not just 8% off, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. For instance, if you purchase 30 million coins, you get an additional 4.5 million coins. So they have a added bonus when purchasing coins. That's why MMOXP is the GOATs. Now, if you also check their page out, they do have giveaways, so go check the description out right now. Yes, get it. Broskis, what it do, man? We are back with the wingers. Obviously, did the cams, the CDM, CMs, the fullbacks, centerbacks, and goalkeepers. All we have left is literally the wingers and then obviously the strikers. So stay tuned for that. Also, subscribe will be much appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. We are closing in at 43.1k. Appreciate every single one of you lot, man. But yeah, we obviously got the top 5 left wingers, right wingers right now. Obviously, subjective at the end of the day, but I try to be unbiased, I always say. And we do have a couple of cards that came out recently. Now tell me in the comments, do you guys like that EA added a season pass that is obviously I think it's like 500,000 coins. Obviously it's the premium season pass. Do you guys agree with that? I'll be honest, it's not a bad take. I actually kind of like it because you get like much more potent, you know, meta stuff. But you could argue, man, EA just want to make a buck, bro. But we do have some of the cards here, but I'm not going to really rank them. I'm just going to place them here, just so that people know that, yeah, I'm not going to rank them on the basis of, because they just came out. So, but we do have Ribery, though, in the top 5. Hey, I had to include him here, bro. I don't care what anyone says. He's the end goal of the premium season pass, and you get 96 Ribery, which... Ladies and gentlemen, let's just say 4 playstyle pluses, bro. Level 40 as well. You get finesse shot, technical, quick step, and then relentless. This card is him. I can already see it. Like, yes, I don't want to base it according to, you know, just stats, because it's not attainable right now. But bro, come on, 96 rubber. Come on, bro. Let's jump over to some of the other ones. We got obviously Vinny still here, Hansen, of course. Both team of the years. Got Salah still in team of the year. I think he's gonna creep out of top 5 though. Yeah, we've got obviously Covered Skiller, which is in the new lineup now. I've versed and used him, right? This Covered Skiller is that guy, bro. 95 rated, finesse shot plus. The thing is with this card, right? What makes him so good is he has maxed out dribbling, bro. Like the card in game is insane. So I definitely think he gets top 5. Obviously Ronaldinho, Ginola, new card that got included. But you could argue maybe Covered Skiller can be a little bit biased because there's other cards here. But let's get into it, man. Very first one's gonna be Adeyemi. Now at this stage of the game, I'm happy to place him upper S. I feel like, don't get me wrong, 5 star is good. He has obviously the Rocket Plus, I like to say, which is obviously quick step. Very fast in game. Objectively, he could be at the end of the S plus. We'll see towards the end. But for now, I'm happy to place him upper S. We got Ella Wyron, insane pace, 5 star, 3 playstyle pluses. Obviously, was at the end of season rewards of objectives. This was the last one, and I'd still say he's good now. But sometimes you can see some ounces of, you know, he's a little bit too lanky, but he's very good. He's S plus nonetheless, which is creme de la creme, just outside of top 5. They are top of the line anyway. But yeah, Garnacho definitely S. I like that it's quick, 5 star as well. You know, this promo was really good for, you know, including everyone in 5 star, which makes sense. It's Fat birthday. But yeah, we got Bahoya. I think that's how you say it. Now, as I said, man, a couple of guys in my comments will be like, Mike, why is there so much cards at S? As I said, there's a meta stagnancy, which means because of the amount of promos that got included over the course of time, they're gonna keep into the power curve and just stay at S, which means they're usable. They have some ounces of meta, but they're not quite up there in terms of like the best of the best. Like for instance, this Boya card like looks insane, 4 star, you know, he's definitely gonna get S. So for now, I'll leave him there. We got Bailey as well, very nice card in this game, very much so one of the best, I'd say, valued wingers right now, because he's got 5 star, insane playstyle plus. When you're looking at wingers, you need to have the pace firstly, and obviously they need to feel good in game. So someone like Bailey, bro, that has 5 star and Rocket Plus, very nice card indeed. We've got Ansu Fati, which is a new card. I'm happy to place him at the S slot. I just feel like even with the upgrade, this type of card is like a placement card. He's not quite on the best of the best level. Like, don't get me wrong, amazing pace, very much so a decent meta card. I'm actually gonna place him a little bit above others, so for now I'll leave him at the upper slot of S. Very decent card. We've got Incisive and Rocket Plus for Brandt, decent card, 5 star skills as well. I'm happy to place her at the S slot best. Now this type of card, tough one to say, because over time they're definitely dissipating. They're not really on that level anymore. But I do think that this card as a cam is definitely ideal, because he's got the Incisive, you know, you can lay off Very much so quick as well. I don't think... It's a tough one. I think best for now, I'm happy to place him at the end of S+. He's a decent card. Let us jump over to some of the other S+ cards that we can just get rid of, that we can all just agree is insane. Because we don't want to be here too long, bro. You know, we've got Rashford, which very much so could also be placed at top 5. I feel like some people would say maybe he's a top 5. I just feel like he's better as a striker than a winger. I don't know. And I wouldn't even really deem him as a top 5 striker, though. But for now, I'd leave him there. We've got obviously Wrighton, which I still say is good. Obviously, Team of the Year bias. But yeah, we've got a couple of... Wait, there's one... I think there's one more Team of the Year, right? Or am I tripping? We'll see. I don't really see anyone right now. We got Rivaldo, definitely S+. If you're looking at a card that is basically ticking all the boxes for a... You could say a lanky, agile machine... The main man Rivaldo is your guy. What I like about Rivaldo in this game is his pace alongside physicality, bro. Shrugs plays off the ball, but sometimes can have some ounces of lankiness. So you can feel it in game, especially in heavy gameplay. But he's definitely still S+, man. A very nice card at that. We've got Brutes. I think that's how you say her name. 75,000 coins currently, I think. Ismi Brutes right there, 72k actually. Quick step plus is nice, very nice pace. She actually has decent defense, so... You can press from the top. This card is looking phenomenal, bro. What are we doing? Inside 4 plus as well. Brutes definitely gets higher S, man. That card looks insane. Got Buchanan, very much so fast card. So on the wing, he can be at least somewhat decent. Buendia, same thing with him. We got Caicedo. Could she be the first or the first card that gets placed at A+? By the way, we don't have the tier list level at A anymore because there's just so much great cards. What I don't like about her card though is the bad composure and reactions, but as I said, there's some form of leniency for winners that you don't really need reactions or composure. You just need them to be fast, have a decent enough dribbling playstyle, and yeah, that's about it, bro. And for me, Caicedo ticks all those boxes, so for now I'm leaving her there. We got Cascarino, very fast as well. This type of gal is insane in terms of subbing on, bro. Like very much so an insane card subbing on. Quick step plus as well. Obviously low reactions composure, but 5-star 5-star, and then 80 finishing, a little bit low, but I'm happy to place her lower S. She could actually be the last one. Claudia Pina, now I based her, right, according to the Evo upgrade potential that she has. Now, if you look at Claudia Pina, she was insane when she came out, and she came out very early. Now, you can go Golazo, right? A hawk tour, and you can go I can't say that word, or Evo, right? You can go Golazo as well, and you got incisive with basically maxed out shooting and amazing dribbling stats. Yeah, that card is definitely middle/higher S, so for now I'm happy to place her in that realm. Bale, very much so, I'd say better like a flanker, someone that can play better on the wing than fullback, because he obviously doesn't have the fullback plus. So for me, the 90 Bale, which is obviously the lesser version. Someone said low bro. This is like the low bro version, and then the 94 is like the big bro one. So fair enough, I'll start calling it that. Jockey and rapid, 4-star as well. Yeah, defensive awareness is up, so you can press from the top, which is nice. I do think Bale is a very nice card in this game. For some reason, you can also like Trivela insane, even though he doesn't have it. So yeah, I don't know if you've boys seen that, but I'm definitely saying higher S. We got Chiesa, which I think I will place at the bottom, because obviously he is in season rewards. We don't really get to like get him because he's not attainable yet, so we'll leave him there. We've got Hazard, I think can just instantly go up top to S+. Let us try and get rid of some cards, as I said, that are S+ worthy, that we don't really need to be speaking about, like Liao, 100% S+, dropped a lot in price, by the way. Any relevant version, by the way, if you have a good Evo, he is still S+. Trust me, very nice card in this game. Solid indeed. We have got James. I still do think James is S+, but towards the end. She's gonna obviously dissipate, but she's a Team of the Year. She's got the technical, you know, amazing pace, 5-star skills as well. I definitely think when Team of the Season comes out, she's instantly going to be placed at S. At top of at least. So for now, I'm leaving her there at the bottom of S+. We got Ibarbo, Victor Ibarbo. What a flippin' legend, man. If you don't know this guy, bro, then you are too young. You are way too young, but hey, what a beast right there. 996,000 coins, 5-star quick step plus, and Trivela. Now that is phenomenal. Trivela plus with quick step, bro, and 5-5. Ibaba could have low-key also been top 5 right wingers, bro. But yeah, I'm happy to place him even higher in that slot of S+. We've obviously got the normal, well, you could say the most relevant version of Neymar. I'm happy to place at S+ now. With Neymar, right? Doesn't have the greatest stats, but the thing is with Neymar, he always feels better than what his stats is. And maxed out dribbling for Neymar. I know he only has 81 stam, bro. Trust me, just use the card. He's going to be insane in game. And he's actually gone down a lot in price. Very much so attainable. Very nice indeed. Can this fly just move away? Cheers, brother. Just making sure we are recording also with the mic. Sometimes I've recorded a video that's 40 minutes, by the way. And the mic was off, bro. Not this time, brother. You're not catching me this time. But let us move over to the cards that are in line. Beasley, I'll be real. I'm gonna have to be very, very strict with the way I place these cards, because I'll be honest, man, no one's going out their way to use Beasley, bro. Don't get me wrong, looks decent. Defensive awareness is up. It's minimum S, man. It's minimum S for now. We've got the likes of Cole, definitely minimum S in that middle slot of S. Dembele is an interesting one. I think Dembele, any version of him, I'm gonna count for all his versions and I'm gonna place him at S+, due to the fact that Dembele, right, in this game, feels much better than what his stats says. He is really good when it comes to turning, and like if you know how to dribble in this game, because also he's a left-footed dribbler, so if you do a elastico, it's a reverse elastico. Does it make sense? So it catches your opponent off a little bit. Decent card indeed. We've got Quadrado, which obviously is not going to be ranked because he just came out. So yeah, let us see. We've got Diaby, which is nice, definitely higher S. One of those cards that keeps his longevity only because he has such potent stats, like maxed out pace with quick step plus, bro. That is insane. And 5-5 as well. We've got Barcola. Bros, something about this Barcola card, I've used him. Unfortunately for me, right, I feel like this card just doesn't feel like what his stats says, bro. I don't know if am I tripping? Like, I just feel like he's sometimes a little bit lanky in game and stuff. So for now, I might leave him at the top of S for now. We'll come back to him later and see, but for now, I'm gonna leave him there, bro. We got a Due. What a beast, by the way, in terms of real life. We're actually gonna see who wins the UCL. I like this type of winger though, because in game, right, maxed out pace, almost quick step as well. Off the bench, this guy's gonna be insane. For now, I'm happy enough to place him higher S, because we go higher. We've got Diani as well. Very much so, one of the better valued cards. She's like 200k, bro. I don't understand, right? How is Diani 200k? And look, just come with me, bro. Come with me. 137k. She's dropped even further. Over 90 for everything in dribbling, right? 95 finishing, 95 sprint speed with quick step plus, 5-5 and she doesn't unfortunately have the inside forward plus. That's where she probably goes a little bit down, but if you were to use it as a striker, you can still use it as an advanced forward, which is nice. But I'm happy to place Diani upper S, man. Very nice card indeed. We've got Bino Gittins, definitely lowered a little bit. For now, I'm happy to place him upper S. Decent card indeed. We got Martinelli. Pretty mid. You could say pretty mid stats for... Sorry, playstyle pluses. But the card in game is insane. That goal that he scored, the end goal against Real Madrid was insane, bro. What a run from him. Quick step and first touch plus. I don't know, man. That's what I'm kind of on the fence of as well. Don't get me wrong, decent card in game. It's a tough one. It's a very tough one. I'm gonna leave him at the top of S for now. It kind of goes to show... yeah, I'm gonna leave him at the top of S for now. Decent card, nothing crazy though. Incisive Diallo is decent. Definitely higher S. We've got the likes of Ferran Torres, obviously came out recently. Won't place him anywhere. We got Foden. Now, Foden in this game is very interesting because not a lot of people did his card, but the ones that did don't know how good he is. Trust me, 1.5 more technical and insane stats still. And that's saying something because the amount of cards they release and stats-wise, insane. He still keeps up afloat, you know. Better cam, we could say, than winger because he has the playmaker plus. Inside forward is still decent though, but I don't know. Foden right now is the S+. I'm happy to leave him at the end of S+. Yeah, I think for now that works. We got Arda Güler, which is obviously the showdown. Who do you think is going to win that game? It is El Clasico time. I don't know. I feel like low-key Real Madrid might take it, so this card will go definitely higher. Definitely better cam than anything. It's actually up to you to... you could say low-key better inside forward winger because he has the finesse shot plus. Yeah, Garrincha. Garrincha is always that card that kind of stays behind like the shadow of Jorginho, because it's like this is the cheapest Jorginho, you could say, always, you know. Technical, 5-star skills, inside forward plus as well. Yeah, I'd say because of the amount of like good passing and dribbling stats this card has, probably going to be placed at S+. I'll be real, very much decent card, but I wouldn't really deem him as like, I'd say better than best for sure. Yeah, for now I think that's fine. Yeah, this Martinelli is kind of doing my head in, bro. I'm kind of thinking maybe, just maybe, let's do this for now. I'm thinking Martinelli and Barcola can creep into S+. Because they're decent wingers, man. Don't get me wrong, they're very decent wingers. We got Jorginho. And then that will be it for basically the nostalgia merchants. Jorginho, Ibarbo. And obviously Dumbe is not a winger. He will be in strikers though. But what I like about Jorginho, 5-star, but I would say he doesn't play up to his stats completely. A little bit lanky in game. Rapid and trickster as well. He does have the trickster, which means that if you fake shot at a certain angle, it's going to be nice. So I'm happy to place a Jorginho at the end of S+. Decent winger indeed. Yeah, we got a couple of cards left. Let's see if we can place some cards maybe that deserve to get S+. Like this guy right here. Definitely, bro. Zé Roberto. He can actually go a little bit higher. If you're looking at a card that just moves and feels insane, basically does everything, bro, this is your man. Incisive, technical, yeah, 100% getting S+. He actually might go a little bit higher, bro. I won't lie. I'm thinking like here. Very nice winger indeed. We can obviously place all these cards at the end and situate them in their own tier list level. Let's go Pepe down. I don't know why I really added these cards that just came out, but we can leave them at the bottom there. I'm trying to think of who else just came out recently. You know what, we'll go in order still though. We've got Caroline Nicoli, which decent enough playstyle pluses and pretty much a solid looking card. I'm happy to place a higher S. I don't think she gets S+ for sure. We've got all these cards that are obviously the Roper cards. Inevitably, boys, I'll be real, a little bit mid, but they all do their job though. I'm happy to place them all at S. If you're happy, I'm happy. I think Inaki, obviously, because of the card that he is, you know, he holds a little bit of that aura, so I'm happy to place him like higher than all the others. Even though he has one playstyle plus though, right? Wait, 5-star, 4-star. Let's low-key go this what's his name? Oderbert? Is it Oderbert? Yeah, Wilson Oderbert. Obviously was a seasoned veteran. 5-star skills, decent enough card. Inside forward plus is okay. I'll do this. Let's do this. Hold on. So we'll go Diallo up. We'll go him like that. I think right now, because Inaki only has one playstyle plus, yeah, I'm happy to place him like that. I think for now that works. Joao Felix obviously came out and was very expensive when he came out. 92 rated, 1.1 million coins as well when he came out. But Joao Felix in this game, I wouldn't really even deem him as S+, bro. I'm sorry, man. I don't think Joao Felix is on that level anymore, bro. I'm happy to place him S. Figo does his job. It just goes to show that maybe some cards go down. Yeah, I'm happy to place Beasley down. Let's go Caicedo as well down. You know what? We can leave her and then we'll go right now for that. Figo can go a little bit down. Yeah, some cards are getting chopped, bro, is what I like to say. We've got obviously Kelly, 5-star, 5-star. She does the job. Marlon, oof, man, oh man. I was actually raving about this card the other day. I was saying how good he is, especially for the price. Like, he was 500k when I was saying this, and now he's dropped 200,000 coins. 5-star, 5-star. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just introduce you. Marlon in this game might not have the best like looking stats and like playstyle pluses. If you use him, bros, he's gonna feel absolutely phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm placing Marlon at the end of S+, bro. He's insane. Very much so a solid card. So for now, I'm happy to place him there. We could also maybe say Joao Felix goes up 1. yeah, for now that works. Reina came out recently. He looks like the end of S. We got George. These cards are all placement cards, man. Neymar, now I do like Neymar's Evo. The thing with Neymar was he had lack of, I think it was it reactions or something? This is obviously his gold converted to the mirror. So this one actually has increased reactions. Let's quickly see. Increased, yeah, much increased, like from 12, bro. That's insane. 5-star as well. Definitely higher S. So for now, I'm happy to place him like there. Nico Williams, decent card indeed. Is he better than Inaki though? I think so. 5-star. Paulo Futre, not the greatest card right now, but he still got the 5-star. He does his job. We've got Pedro Neto now. This is on the basis of, by the way, he's, what is it called? This is on the, not Futre, bro. Neto. This is on the basis of his card that can get upgraded through Evos. Now, if you obviously do his SPC, you done some nice things. If you didn't do his Evo yet, or Evos, there's a couple of ones that you could have done, but I know that this card is insane, bro. Like, every time I verse Pedro Neto, he absolutely chops me, so I'm putting him higher S. Rafinha, definitely S. Leon, I'll be real. She came out as a flashback as well. Like, I don't even know who the hell this is, bro. I'll be real. Flashback Leon from Canada right there. Trivela Rapid. I mean, the card is going to be somewhat decent, especially given the stats. So you boys already know. She gets placed there. We've got Asensio, which is 5-star skills as well. Definitely like minimum S. Mariona, I'll be real. Mid playstyle pluses as well. She might even be... I might place her at the 130k as well. But very nice dribbling stats and decent defensive awareness. She can even play CDM center half. What are we doing here, bro? What is this card? What a weird card. So I'm gonna place her there. I think a couple of cards are piling up. So what we can do is remove some. Let's just quickly see. I don't really think anyone gets removed though. That's the issue. Like, I'm always trying to figure out if I'm placing too much cards at S, but nah, I don't really think so, bro. Nah, I don't really think so. We got Marcos Llorente. I'll be real, probably better as a CM than a winger, but if you were to place him in as a winger though, the card is going to be solid because he's got firstly quick step plus, incisive, so the passing is going to be great. I would definitely say better CM though, for sure. We got McAtee, which is decent, but nothing completely crazy or out of this world. 5-star skills is nice. Mitoma, same thing with him, very fast, obviously skillful, does his job. I think he's like one of the best dribblers in Prem, right? If I'm not mistaken, like in real life. So he's a beast. Nedved is nice as well. I wouldn't really deem him as like insane S+, but definitely higher S. Let us see. We got Murphy, which obviously came out very recently. As a showdown, he gets placed. This man looks like, what's his name from B-Ball? Completely forgot his name. Jamal Murray, bro. He looks a little bit like Jamal Murray. But nah, let's go to Olise, which is a very nice card as well. Insane as a winger. The thing is easy S+ though. I don't really deem Olise as S+ anymore, especially given the fact that now there's new season rewards and stuff. But given the thing though, Inside 4++, insane when it comes to turning and stuff. Olise is nice. He turns very nice. I'm happy to place him at the upper slot of S, bro. Solid card indeed. Let's see. We have got a couple of cards left. These cards are all redundant because they're not attainable. Same thing with Thompson. So we'll leave her there at the end. Q. Definitely decent, nothing crazy. Lee Kang-in. Now, for the basis of if you did this card, then fair enough to you. Because I think it was him or De Jong. That's who it was. So 677k, you can choose between him or De Jong. I feel like majority of players chose De Jong. But if you were to choose him though, I don't think you did a bad shout though. Because the card in-game, is it also alive, I think? Is it alive? Yes, it is. So if PSG were to actually knock out Barca for some reason, then this card is going to look absolutely phenomenal. But for now, I'm happy to place him at the upper slot of S. Let's see. I'll leave him there. Yeah, that's fine for now. We've got Nwaneri, insane when it comes to movement. Quick step as well. Incisive, solid card, bro. In-game, Nwaneri is him. Trust me. Yeah. Rodman, we've got her at S. Lionel Messi, I'll be real. 4-star, 4-star. He's not the creme de la creme anymore. It's unfortunate. He is the GOAT, but yeah, I'm happy to place him upper S though. Still a decent card in terms of turning though. McManaman, I don't know. I don't think this type of card really gets placed anywhere near upper S. But if you were to use him though as a winger, I don't think he'll be completely bad. I just feel like there's just so much better options now. That this guy, even a 6 foot as well. You know what? We could put Figo down. Let's get rid of some cards here at the end, bro. I'm placing her at the bottom. I don't care, bro. Mariona, I'm sorry. No, she actually stays there. I'm so indecisive because it's just like, there's so much cards, bro. That's the unfortunate truth, especially with the amount of promos EA release, man. But that's how it's looking so far. Couple of cards, man. Couple of cards it is. I think it's fine. But yeah, McManaman, I think will go get placed there. We've got Yamal. I think he's not on that level anymore at S+. If he gets one more special card, he's definitely going to get up there. But 5-star skills as well. Inside forward ++. It's a tough one. You know what? I think Yamal goes up. Especially given the fact that Marlon is there. Yeah, Yamal definitely goes up. Like around there. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we're chilling. Salma Parawelu, what a card. Very nice in terms of turning 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot as well. Not really much. I think her reactions and compose a little bit low, so she won't go up to the top of S, but she will go higher S though. Very decent card. Swanson's okay. She's nothing crazy. We've got Tykenkov. He's also nothing crazy. Weyer, this was a card that I showed. There's not much cards I add like this, but for an Evo Weyer, I had to include... Wait. What? Ball-winning midfielder Weyer. Ladies and gentlemen, what are we doing right here, bro? Hold on, player. But this is so much like club member reward defensive driver. Nah, I don't think that's attainable at all. The way that I wanted to show, I'll actually go to FUT.gg because I think FUTBun is tweaking. Yeah, this is a long episode, bro. Let us go to man like Weyer. 74 rated Weyer. If it can just load, we go obviously evolutions. Now there was a specific version that I don't really see anymore. I don't know why it doesn't show anymore, bro. There's actually different ones. So what I was saying is there's a Weyer that actually looked decent. I don't know if it was maybe in Eve Evolutions. Let's see. Look for Grassroots Evo. See something like that. No, it's not that. Yeah, here it is right here. Sunday League Ringer Weyer. At least I found. Goddamn, 8 likes as well. Quick step. 5-star skills. You know, decent looking card as well. He's gonna get minimum S. Of course. Zaniola's decent as well. Actually, the last card. And he gets placed 4-star, 4-star. We gets placed at S, bro. As if you didn't think he was going to get played. Of course he's getting S. Ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with this list? Let's go to the top 5 left wingers / right wingers. Very much so insane cards. You got Bale, which is more of a natural striker, but I had him as a right winger because he can play right winger and it's solid there, especially given the fact that he has, you know, all very much so insane stats. Jump over to S+, solid cards as well, insane wingers. Not really that great though, I'll be real, in terms of like comparing them to them, like they are levels above these cards here though, but they're still insane. We've got obviously Lee Kang In, we've got Olise, Nwaneri, Messi of course, we've got Nedved. Yeah, these are some solid cards. Let's see who maybe goes up or down. Nah, I don't really think anyone. I feel like some cards maybe go down to A+ though, we can check. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna do it, bro. I'm thinking Zaniola goes 1 down. He's okay. Brandt is okay there as well. Kelly, I don't really think Kelly is like insane. I'm thinking maybe these cards here, I don't really deem as like so incredible. So for now, I'm gonna leave Reina there. We've got Buchanan. Now this is a card that is just absolutely quick, but that's the only thing going for him. I remember Buchanan had a couple of cards back in the day. You can actually Evo him now and get his You can get his defense to 91, bro. Oh my... What are we doing in this game? Nah, wait. This Buchanan is looking very much so insane potential. I'm happy to leave him there. You could even say like a little bit up. Yeah, for now, we've got Paulo Futre. I feel like right now, with the amount of cards that they're releasing, nah, not really him. Especially McManaman as well. Some cards are getting chopped, boys. It's the way the game goes, man. Boya is fine there. Caicedo, we've got obviously Mariona. I'll be honest, I always wanted to place her at A+. She's not really that great. And yeah, that should be okay for now. Tell me, ladies and gentlemen, do you agree with this tier list? These cards are obviously in-season rewards, so I won't really rank them. But yeah, that's the video, man. Hit that like, ladies and gentlemen. I will catch you boys in the next one. We're going to do the strikers, which is the most sought-after position. Yeah, I'll catch you boys in the next one, man. Peace.